Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you are in the Leo world, and welcome to our Global Associate meeting. My name's Andy Hansen, and I'm here standing in for Mr. Dan Anderson and me here, who are busily getting ready for a very, very exciting, groundbreaking event they're holding in London tomorrow. So make sure that you tune into the webinar next week to hear lots more news about that and what has happened. It really is exciting news. So let's take a look at what we're going to be talking about today. The Directors Program to start with, then Leo Gold, the digital market service Leo Crowd, things that are in the news that are relevant to us and our industries, events, and also some notices. So hope you got your pad and pen ready so you can take lots of notes. And as always, if you have any questions at the end of the webinar, then speak to your upline, or you can contact the office by emailing events@welcometoleo.com. So the Directors Program, now this has been in the GAM for a couple of weeks now, but it's very important the message gets out to everybody and that you also filter it down into your teams, because there's been some modifications and positive changes to this. So for anyone who's a director and above, then they can receive a Directors Program additional bonus, which is based on their network bonus. So when your monthly network bonus reaches 4,000 or more, then you can receive a £2,000 additional bonus that will be paid to you. But for the first 6 months of being a director, as a newly qualified director, obviously you'll be building your network bonus up. So when it reaches £2,000, then you'll receive an additional £500 bonus. And when it reaches 3,000, then you'll receive an additional £1,000 bonus. So as you're moving towards that 4,000 to get your 2,000 bonus, you've got incremental payments that can come to you. And for the first 6 months of 2018, existing directors and above can also benefit from these rewards at the lower levels of achievement. Now, the whole caveat to that is you need to sign and return the Directors Program contract to be able to join the scheme and be able to actually benefit from these payments. So if you're a director or above, or just about to go director, then you should certainly be working on this and getting your contract back. If you're aiming for director, this should be even more motivation, on top of all the other benefits that you get from Leo, as to why you should get the job done and get yourself to director. So let's talk about Leo Gold. We've had a lot of comments and communications coming into the office about Leo Gold, and members are starting to really engage with it now, and we're seeing more and more gold packs selling each week, that I thought it was probably time that we just went through some of the basics again, but also put in some of the things that we may have thought was obvious but maybe weren't, and we all need to know these things. So we're going to be looking at gold options, earnings, timeline, and there is a call to action just for gold this week. So the first thing is that gold is not a replacement of an existing product. It's not a replacement of anything. It's in addition to everything that you already have. So if we look at this slide, what we see is you've got stock, shares and bonds, you've got property, you've got disruptive technology, and you've got precious metals and diamonds. And if you think about it, you can, I'm sure, name all of the divisions or the elements of Leo which fall into one of those categories. So this is really about finishing the puzzle, if you will. So don't look at gold as a competitive product. It's in addition to all of the existing Leo products, which are great products in their own right. And we have the great benefit of having the Royal Mint as our supplier of the gold. So out of all of the companies in the world that Leo could have selected to supply the gold, we've got what we would believe would be the best, which is the Royal Mint, with a great history, a great pedigree, and they really tick all of the boxes for Leo. And this is an important thing, because if you're going to be purchasing gold on the autosave program, you want to know you're getting the finest gold out there, because all gold's not equal. You know, gold is not gold. 9-carat gold is not the same as 24, and 24 is not the same as pure gold. And we're talking about pure gold, so that's 999.9 pure fine gold. And to be supplied in our business and to be contracted with someone like the Royal Mint really is a big, unique selling proposition. So why should everybody be looking to buy and save gold? You know, why is it something that we all don't do already? Well, the rich and famous probably have been doing it for a long time, but for normal guys like you and I, we've maybe never really considered it something we could do, because we may be under the illusion that we need to buy a kilo of gold or something of that size, which is just way beyond the price point of most normal people. And that's the beauty of what Leo has brought to the table, because now anybody can start to invest and purchase gold, because we're at the point of 1 gram. And by buying that gold and saving it in the vaults with Leo, then you can rest assured it's in safe hands and it will increase in value. I mean, history proves to us that it will increase. So by buying your gold from Leo and leaving it in the vaults, it's safe, it's secure, and you know that it's going to increase in value. And you know it's the very best quality gold we can get our money on, our hands on. And all we're really doing is exchanging paper money for gold. That's all we're doing. It's no more complicated than that. We're used to paper money. We're used to fiat currencies, and we may think that's where our future is, but the reality isn't, because of things like cryptocurrencies coming into the marketplace. And now we have the ability through Leo Gold Vault to be able to purchase gold. Then we just exchange that money for gold, and over time we'll see the value increase, which means the spending ability of that gold increases too. If we think about 45 years ago, £1 would have bought you 4 loaves of bread. And that same £1 would have bought you 1 gram of gold. And today, 45 years later, that same pound will only buy you 1 loaf of bread. And yet that same gram of gold, with the increase in value, will buy you 30 loaves of bread. It's an inflation breaking product. It means that it's better to have your gold saved in a vault, safe and secure, than it is to have money hidden under the bed, or dare say even in the bank. And this slide will show you the difference between saving money in the bank versus investing in gold and saving it in a vault and just keeping hold of it. It's a tremendously big difference between the return that you can get from a bank. And these aren't made up numbers. These are the real numbers over the past 30 years of what would have happened if you'd have been saving the same amount in a bank versus buying physical gold. So we know that gold is the right thing. But what we need to do is really sell ourselves on the idea that gold and Leo Gold Vault is the right thing for our Leo business and developing our teams. So let's take a look at the options that are available to us right now and what will be coming in the future, because I really do believe that gold, along with the DMS and along with our core line products of education, will become a major player, if not the player, of Leo's ecosystem. Well, the first thing with the gold pack is it's not dissimilar to the other value packs, but it has different items in it. It still has live seminar tickets. It still has, in this case, physical gold. It also has discount cards, which you can use when you're enrolling new members. And it has your limited edition discount card. It still has education, because that's the core of what we do. And we have 3 value packs. We have the 1-month value pack, gold pack, the 4-month gold pack, and the 12-month gold pack. Now, these are not packs to be sold to people who want to purchase gold. These have been designed for business builders. They're for people that want to build a Leo business and they want to develop a network and a passive residual income. And the gold autosave product enables us to be able to create a passive residual income, because once we sign up one of our friends, family, or loved ones to autosave on gold, we don't have to go back every month and resell it. They are on a recurring shipment of purchasing their gold to have it vaulted with us and safe and secure, so that in the future they can sell it back to us, they can do what they like with it. So it's a 1-point sale that can give you a monthly residual income. And the lowest point of entry is the gold pack for 1 month, which is only £200. And that includes 1 gram of gold, 3 gold courses, so that's the education. You've got secure and insured shipping. I'll come back to that in a minute. Replicated website and shop. You've got your payment processing, core line educational courses included, and 1 live seminar ticket. Now, this is very important, because the live seminar ticket is for a gold only live seminar. And this is something that all members need to attend so they can become licensed, certified, if you will, to be able to actually market the autosave product, because there's rules and regulations around what you can and cannot say when you're marketing gold. And in the live seminar, we're going to teach you what to say, how to say it, and why and how it should be said, to help you close more customers on the idea of purchasing gold through Leo Gold Vault and helping you to develop your business. So that's the easiest way, I guess, to enter the gold arena. Now remember, without a gold pack, you are not able to participate in the gold autosave compensation plan. So that means that if you introduce me, for example, and I started to market autosave and I had 100 customers on autosave every month, if you haven't purchased a gold pack yourself and been trained and become licensed, you won't get any commission from the autosave of my customers. So this is very, very important. If you're going to help your team members to develop their gold business, you need to have at least a 1-month gold pack so that you're in the compensation plan and you're able to then benefit from your team's activities and your own activities as you help them. And then we go up to the 12-month pack, which obviously is the equivalent of our 12-month value pack, which has 4 live seminar tickets, etc., more gold in it. So this is for business builders. Now, one of the interesting things when we actually look at this is that, and we're seeing this more and more now, is members are starting to introduce new team members to Leo by selling them a 1-month gold pack, which obviously means they go bronze, and then they immediately, because they're a member, are able to purchase the 12-month DMS, which is a tremendous product. 12 months worth of mining. The hardware's covered, the electricity's covered, you've got mining experts doing it, you've got no hidden extras, and you've got the potential of monthly returns. And if you want to know what those returns are like, speak to someone in your upline who's already experienced one of those returns because they were one of the early adopters of the DMS. So this really, I think, is the smartest way to develop your Leo business. You introduce a member using a 1-month gold pack. That means they're able to participate in the standard compensation plan for Leo, and they're also participating in the gold autosave compensation plan. And they're qualified then to purchase the 12-month DMS, and they get the best of all worlds. But obviously, if you sell this, make sure that you've got a gold pack yourself so that you can benefit from their activity when they start to actually develop their customer base. So let's look at the team building earnings, because there's 2 different ways that you can create an income through Leo Gold. The first one is what I call the standard Leo compensation plan. So team building bonus, network bonus, matching bonus, reverse matching bonus, rank awards, business ownership award, and the Lion award. So by selling a gold pack, be it a 1-month, 4-month, or 12-month, you qualify for the standard commissions that you're used to on the standard Leo products. And that's all well and good, but that doesn't create you a passive residual income. The way you do that is to introduce customers personally and also to teach your team to do the same. And this would be a major portion of the live seminar gold tour, where we will be actually teaching all of our live seminar gold ticket holders how to develop the team, but also how to acquire, close, and secure long-term customers who are buying gold on a monthly basis. And in this example, you introduce just 5 customers to the autosave program, and they purchase just 1 gram a month, which is very achievable for most of our customers. Then that means that you would receive £27.50 per month commission, or £330 a year. Now, I know that's not setting the world on fire, but what it is doing is setting an example to your team, and they will then duplicate and copy what you're doing. Now, I'm assuming they're not going to do exactly the same, because people tend to not do what you do. That's why as a leader you have to work a lot harder than an average member. But I think it's totally realistic to say that we could be looking at 10 customers on level 1. And then as we take that down through our 10 levels, which the autosave program pays out on, you can see how the customer base suddenly starts to become interesting, because you can end up with 10,230 customers, and you're paid 2% gold team bonus on each of the grams that are sold on those 10 levels. But you have to be a gold pack holder to qualify to benefit from this commission. So if you end up with 10,000 customers on autosave in your downline and you're not a gold pack holder yourself, you won't get the commission, because this is an exclusive thing for people that have trained in gold and are able to teach their team how to develop a team. This creates a big residual income. We're looking at a big number. Thousands are potentially available per month as you develop your network and each of those team members develop their customers. And most network marketing companies ask you to go and look for 10 customers. That's a little unrealistic. I think 5 is a realistic number. And even if we take that down to 2 per team member, because they don't do exactly what we do as leaders, we're still able to develop a great customer base. So gold offers an opportunity for you to do something once and have a residual income as long as the customer keeps ordering the gold on a monthly basis. But to be able to participate, you must have purchased a gold pack. Only once, because then you're trained, then you're licensed, and the system will recognize that you're able to sell the gold, which means you're able to receive commission from autosave. So let's look at the timeline. Now, we showed this slide, I think it was January time, maybe December. And what's very, very interesting is there's 5 key steps in here. 4 of them have already been delivered bang on time. We're now waiting for the 5th step, which is the launch of the autosave. But what's important from your and my perspective is that we need to get our team educated and our team engaged with gold now, so that when we launch autosave, we don't go into a 90-day training program and you end up losing 3 months. It's better to do the work now and get them trained and motivated about Leo Gold. So when we launch autosave, you hit the ground running. You see those customer numbers building very, very, very quickly, which means your income will reflect that too. If you've already purchased your gold pack, which many of you have, don't forget you need to actually complete your gold KYC. And I can hear the gasps. Not another KYC. I'm always being KYC'd. It's not because Leo likes KYCing people. It's a legal requirement, because if we're going to start shipping gold to people around the world, then we need to know it's a real person and that it's going to land at the right place, at the right address, etc., etc., etc. Leo is only doing what is necessary in the marketplace to be an ethical, sustainable business. Now, there's lots of companies out there that don't care and they just fly by the seat of their pants. That's not Leo. So you should actually be really happy that Leo wants to KYC you, because at the end of the day, you don't want your gold going to the wrong place. Now, one of the feedback that we're getting from the field is, with certain countries particularly, is not all members want their gold shipped to them when they buy the gold pack, because concerns about post, concerns about not having anywhere to store it, not having a safe, insurance, la 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 la. So we are doing a little bit of a survey on this and going out to the members, and it may be that having the gold shipped with your gold pack becomes an option when you order it, or it may be we remove it. And we hold the gold for on your behalf in the vaults, safe and secure and insured. But we're going to speak to the leaders around the world and make a decision on that in the next week or so. But either way, you do need to KYC. If you went to the Royal Mint and you wanted to purchase gold, you're going to have to KYC. It's not something we can get around in this day and age. Now, the very first Leo Gold limited edition collector's item, there's a mouthful, is now released, and you can pre-order it. And as you can see from the design there, it's really something special, because it's actually commemorating the launch of Leo in front of the pyramids. Now, this is a very, very small run, and by limited edition, I'd say it's micro edition. There's very, very few of these coins being produced, and it would be part of a 5-coin set. So if you want to be someone that can proudly say, I own this coin, be able to maybe barter it in the future and do all those sort of things for people that want to complete the set, or you just want to have it as a sales tool to show people the quality of Leo Gold, then you definitely want to be ordering yours now. You'll be able to see them at the annual convention in Mauritius, and it is something very, very special. So if you already have a 12-month gold pack, then you're able to purchase this at 10% discount. You just present your limited edition collector's card. If you haven't got a 12-month pack, then you will need to pay the full price for the coin, but it's up to you. But it is first come, first served. They're now open to be ordered. You can do that easily, and it's something I would definitely want to get my hands on if I was a leader, because it's going to have tremendous benefits in the future from a sales perspective, and from the benefit of having something that a lot of people are going to want to get their hands on when they've got 4 of a set and they're missing the first one. So call to action for gold is you need to cross that line and purchase your own Leo Gold pack if you have any intention whatsoever of building your Leo business and helping your teams to market Leo Gold on autosave, because there's no point you helping people to do that if you can't benefit financially, and to do that you need to order your own Leo Gold pack. Revisit your list and make some calls. You'll be interested to see how many people who may have said no to you in the past about the leo opportunity suddenly go, well, gold I get. You know, if you think about the different things we offer at Leo, some of them are quite disruptive, they're quite different, they're new technologies, and a lot of people can't get their head around it. So go back to your list, revisit your list, make some phone calls and say there's an important update that I'd like to share with you, and ask them if the right opportunity came along at the right time, are they open to taking a look? And then show them the business and put a slant of Leo Gold on it. Introduce 2 new personal team members to Leo Gold. Help your existing team to purchase their Leo Gold pack so they can get trained on the Gold Tour, and they can also start to market autosave when it's launched. And when it is launched, make sure you're the first to sign up to autosave. You know, as a leader, people will do what you do, not what you say. So it's very important that you can actually demonstrate to them that you're taking up the mantra with each of the new propositions that Leo offers, be it Leo Gold, be it DMS, or whatever future products or service comes along. That's what leadership's about. And also attend the first Leo Gold Live seminar tour. So when it comes to your country or somewhere near you, then make sure you get along and attend to it so that you get trained and you understand fully how this can make a big, big difference to your career and opportunities with Leo. Because with Leo Gold and everything else that Leo offers you, the opportunities are absolutely endless and your opportunities unlimited, but you have to make the decision that you're going to participate in all of the elements of Leo and help us to build the greatest company that the world has ever seen in network marketing. So that takes us on to the digital market service. Now, this has had a tremendous uptake, and we're seeing a lot more members now that are purchasing this once they've purchased their gold pack, 1 month gold pack, and gone bronze. Now, it's only £1,250 for a 12-month service, which really is crazy, because you think everything that you're getting given for that price, the hardware, the expertise, the security, the building, the electric, the air conditioning, the goodness knows what else goes into running a facility like this, and the experts who are mining the coins that they believe will give the greatest return for you. This takes all of the hard work out of being in the crypto space. I mean, your great granny could now actually be mining for coins if you introduced her to the digital market service. She doesn't need to know anything about it. All she needs to know is how to place an order and how she gets her returns as the returns come in. Now, if you purchase a DMS from March the 1st to the end of the month, then your contract will start on the 1st of June, with the first reward being due at the end of the month. So very, very important as this is scaling up that you take advantage of that, because there's no guarantee that that time lag will stay the same. It may need to extend. And that's not because Leo can't keep up. The biggest problem that you find in this arena is getting hardware and these cards and all sorts of technical wizardry that me here could tell you about, is getting your hands on all of it to be able to get the service running fast enough. So I'd really think of this. If you're thinking about doing it and you haven't yet, don't delay and get yours ordered today, because you may find that the wait period to launch has to be extended in the future. Not saying it will, but it's a possibility. So now we're going to hand the call over to Mr. David, if I can find him in the list here, because he'd like to have a chat to you about some things he's been digging up or digging out. Gosh, I can't see him. I hope he's put his right name in the list here. There he is. I'm going to unmute you now. David, are you there, sir?
I am indeed, Andy. How are you?
I'm good, sir. Over to you.
Thank you very much. It's great to hear you, Andy, doing the update there. I know you're working extremely hard with your team, doing events and supporting the members around the world. So good to hear your voice. Can I firstly thank all the Leo members all around the world for their huge support for this project. This well drilling project that you've heard me talk about now for 4 or 5 weeks is a really great social cause project. Something I know is very close to Dan's heart when we set up Leo Crowd, and that was helping and giving back to people that we could support. And this project really did fit into that idea that we had in mind. So it's been a huge positive impact that we've made to communities out in Burkina Faso, and we really have made a huge difference to particularly children, but also to families and communities that will last them for years to come. So we went out there with a team of 6 people. We traveled over 750 miles. We drilled over 1,000 feet into the ground. It was extremely hard work, very physical work. That photograph there, I'm actually wearing one of my Leo Crowd t-shirts but you can see it's no longer white. It's a rather brown, muddy color. Such was the type of work that we were doing. But we ended up with huge success, and you can see on the screen that we are now successfully funded for this project. I mean, that is absolutely fantastic. We've set a target of £5,000, and with the help of the Leo community, staff members, and various members around the world, and so many different countries have all come together to support the project, and we are now fully funded and have had a successful project. So the campaign actually finishes this Wednesday, so there's still 2 more days that you can support and pledge and be part of what we're doing. Next slide, please, Andy. So just to give you an idea and show you some real pictures of real people that the money that has been pledged has actually gone to help. And you can see from the screen there, one of the wells completed in the middle there. So we actually managed to drill 6 wells in 6 different villages, and that provides clean drinking water for over 3,000 people. So that's the impact this project has managed to have out in Burkina Faso. So, I don't need to labor the point. You can just imagine the impact it's having on local villages to have clean drinking water for babies, for young children, right up through to adults. And I just want to thank you very much, all the Leo members around the world who pledged to this project. I know that Dan and the directors are absolutely delighted that the project has been successful, and I've certainly been humbled as the general manager of Leo Crowd, how the Leo family has come together to support this project. I just wanted to take an opportunity to thank you for your support, and to thank Andy for giving me the opportunity just to give you that update and to share my thoughts with you. So I look forward to meeting you in some of the events that we do. There's some exciting things happening with Leo Crowd, which you'll hear about in the next few months. And I look forward to meeting you all at the various events. Andy, hand back to you.
Thank you, David. And it's always good to hear updates about elements of the Leo ecosystem, particularly something like this, where working together as a community, we're able to make a big difference to people we're never going to meet, we're never going to see, and this is proof positive that Leo Crowd's time has come. So if you can dig deep and support it up to Wednesday, then any more we can get over and above the target would be a tremendous help to David and the team. Okay, International Women's Day was a recent event, and I think it's important that we really do talk about and think about the fact that, a lot of our team around the world are ladies. I wish it was International Ladies Day, but anyway, and for a lot of our leaders, the ladies, they've already taken charge. They've already decided they're going to make their own progress, and they're willing to take calculated risks in their business life. And that's something that each and every one of you should do, male or female. But for the ladies of you out there, then we applaud you. And Women's Day is something you can use to your advantage as you develop in your team, because so many ladies around the world want to break free from the shackles of a job. They want to control their own destiny. And it's something they can do with Leo if you would only take the time to introduce them to our business and help them to become great at what they do. In the news, within the first Digital Currency Day has had strong international interest. And it really is something that, proves that we really are a forward-thinking organization, and Leo in particular is a visionary, because digital currency and the conversation around digital currency is gathering pace. And this is something that Dan and me here will be discussing tomorrow at their very special event they're holding in London. So make sure you tune into the webinar next week so that you can hear directly from them both on what's going on tomorrow in London and how successful I'm sure the event has been. And we've also got some events coming up. So if you've got your diaries handy, then you're going to want to jot these down. The first one is me here is going to be going to Manila in the Philippines to conduct the very first Crypto Expo. And this is on the 24th of March, 2018. And believe it or not, the tickets for this are absolutely free. So there's no excuse not to support the event. So if you're near Manila, or if you've got prospects in Manila, then you can send them along to that event. They're going to have a tremendous day, and they'll be in safe hands there with our leader Rachel and all of the leaders there, and me here. That's a great event you should consider actually going along to. And then after that, yours truly is off to Vancouver to support the team in Canada. So on the 24th of March, I'll be doing a live seminar there and a Discover Leo Tickets for that are £125 or one live seminar ticket. Now that event nearly has sold out, so if you're really thinking of going along, then do make sure you get your ticket today. If you've got prospects you want to send along, then just drop us a line at events@welcometoleo.com, and we'll make sure that they're welcomed and taken care of when we're actually doing the event. We then have our first Momentum event, which is part of the Worldwide Momentum Tour, and that's in Istanbul in Turkey on Saturday, the 7th of April, and I'll be sharing the stage with Dan Anderson, your CEO and president, and me here. We'll be there as well, sharing his wisdom about cryptocurrencies and all of the other lovely stuff. And you can actually watch the video on Leo TV if you want to see what that event's going to be like. Tickets are only £20. For more information, events@welcometoleo.com. This event will sell out, so it is a first come, first served basis. And I can tell you, looking at the list right now, we've got members coming from as far as Pakistan, from North America. They're coming from all over to that Momentum event in Europe. So that's in Istanbul and Turkey on Saturday, the 7th of April. Where would you rather be on Saturday, the 7th of April, than in the company of all those excited Leo members and a great speaker lineup? We then move on to our Momentum event, which is at the Ivory Coast, which is Saturday, 26th of May. And that would be Dan Anderson and myself. And again, there's a video to watch on that one. Tickets are only £10. This event will definitely sell out. We only have 500 seats, and we have a very excited team there in Africa. So I would definitely ensure, if you're going to pop along to that one, that you get your ticket today. Then we have an event the next day, would you believe? The Wonders of Modern Travel in Cameroon. So Sunday the 27th of May, there's another 500 tickets available there. And again, the tickets are only £10 a head. Got prospects in that region? Then send them along. This is a great way to introduce them. Now, you may be wondering why I've not mentioned the Momentum Tour for Asia, and that's because all 1,100 tickets are gone. So that's now closed. So if you've missed out on that one, then better luck next time. You need to get your tickets fast. You can't procrastinate and leave it till tomorrow when you should do it today. Leo Carnival is just around the corner. Can you believe it's a year since we started talking about this? Our first carnival event, Mauritius 2018. It's going to be a spectacular event. The events team's just come back from the final planning of the event. Travel dates are 4th to 11th of May. Now, if you travel outside of these dates, you're responsible for your own costs and transfers, because we will only transfer you backwards and forwards from the airport on the official travel dates. And it's the last chance to enter your flight details in your back office. You've got till Friday. If you don't enter them by Friday, you're going to forfeit your place and you won't be able to join us in Momentum, which is crazy when you've already done the work to be there. So get your flight details in so that we can redeem your ticket. And the other thing is, there's a lucky draw in Mauritius. More news about that when you get there. And you're going to find out where Carnival 2019 is. And if you think Mauritius was exciting, this is going to blow your hat off when you find out where we're going in 2019. Notices: the UK office will close on the 30th of March to the 2nd of April for Easter. Canada will be closed on Good Friday, the 30th of March. Hong Kong will be shut from the 30th of March to the 2nd of April for Easter, and will be closed on the 5th of April for Tomb Sweeping Day. And China, the China mainland office will be closed for 5 to the 7th of April for Tomb Sweeping. We also have British summertime coming into its place. So as of next week, we will be going forward 1 hour, but the game will continue to be at 3 o'clock UK time. So make sure, if you don't know the time difference between your country and the UK, check it on Google. There's some examples on the screen. But for Europe, there'll be no change. So if you're in the European Union, then it will be the same time, 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So call to action. We have Leo Gold limited edition collector's items are now available. They are going to sell out. So if you want to have one of those first ever pure 999.9 fine gold Leo coins to commemorate the launch of the company in front of the pyramids, you need to act very, very quickly. Whether you pay full price or 10% discount would depend whether or not you have a 12-month gold pack. You need to buy a gold pack to qualify for the compensation plan for gold and be trained to market the autosave product. Digital market service. This is a great recruitment tool. You should be using this as a recruitment tool. And if you buy in March, then you'll get a June reward. Events, if you can get to any of the events that we've talked about today or any of the other events that are listed on the website, then get your tickets immediately. You cannot procrastinate and wait because tickets sell out, and we don't ever now have enough seats for all the people that want to come. So whether you want to join us in the Philippines, Turkey, Africa, Canada, any of the events that we're doing, then make sure that you immediately after the call go and secure your ticket, and make sure your team know too, because it's at events that you learn the real things that you need to know to be able to take your business forward. So your next webinar will be on Monday the 19th of March with the one and only Mr. Dan Anderson, your president and CEO, and he's going to have lots of exciting news to share with you. Make this week count. Make this week something where you can look back and say, that week was a turning point in my Leo business. You need to set your goals, plan your work your plan, and don't back off. Engage with gold, because gold and the DMS and all of the other products and services complete the Leo puzzle. And you're going to see breakthroughs this year. We're already seeing the best year that the company's had so far to date. And you could be part of that success too. It's one decision away. Set your goals, plan your work your plan, and I'll guarantee you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, I most definitely look forward to seeing you all over the top. Goodbye.